Okay, so somebody doesn't want to commit to you. What do you do about it? How long do you have to wait? Watch a video and find out. When it comes to commitment, there seems to be two schools of thought. There's the idea that if somebody really likes you, they should commit to you. And then there's this other idea that you should wait until somebody's ready to commit before even thinking about committing to them. In reality, everything is a little bit more complicated than that. What it comes down to, in my opinion, is when you find somebody that you really like, you're going to want to commit to them because you want them to commit to you as well. If you're in a situation where you're dating somebody and they're not really committing to you, either they're not willing to go to an exclusive relationship or not willing to come public about your relationship or to meet your parents or to do any of the other things that makes you in an actual committed relationship, then there's this wonderful phrase that they made a movie about, which is they're just not that into you. And that is sadly what's going on. If somebody hasn't decided whether they definitely want to be with you or not, then that's going to make them ease back on wanting to make any form of commitment. And if you try and push them into that commitment, if you try and pressure them into going for that commitment, they're actually more likely to pull away from you. I've actually got a student right now that I worked with over the last few months who's in a situation with their fiance where they were trying to pressure their fiance to commit to the actual wedding. They were engaged, but the wedding was kind of like getting put off and off and off and off, and the student was getting more and more frustrated. So they hired me to help out, and I told them all the pressure you're putting on the wedding is actually making them not want to commit. Instead, just relax back into it and focus on having a great time in the actual relationship. Once they shifted from trying to pressure them into marriage and just enjoying the engagement and enjoying dating and making sure that when they went on dates they had a lot of fun, their fiance started saying, hey, we should really talk about this date, because suddenly all the pressure was off, and then they realized that their partner might be getting cold feet and their partner was so fun and so wonderful, but suddenly they've stopped talking about the wedding date. What, like they don't want to get married anymore? And so they got scared and they then started pressuring for the wedding, which of course ultimately ended up with my student getting exactly what they wanted. Most of the time, if you're trying to pressure someone or stress somebody or get somebody to commit, or in fact to do anything in your relationship, you're only going to end up pushing them away. Instead, focus on the key aspects, which is actually having fun in a relationship, actually having a good time, making sure the other person's enjoying themselves, removing stress, and just enjoying spending time together. If you do this, then everything else tends to just move in the right direction. Do you want to discover the 3 things that women are naturally drawn to and change the way you look at attraction? It comes down to a very simple formula: abundance, confidence, and escalation. In my free ACE formula, I share with you how you can use these 3 sections to become the kind of person that women want to pursue and are naturally attracted to. To get access to my ACE formula, all you have to do is click the link in the description of this video and enter your regular details. So stop struggling to get dates and start living the life that you have always wanted.